Now, here's something we haven't had the chance to talk about in quite a while, ladies and gentlemen, some movie news. Well, apparently, Captain America Brave New World, aka Black America, this particular character seems like it can't get its boots off the ground and is struggling very hard to get its solo film out there. And honestly, I am not surprised considering that look at Blade, for example, a character that actually was black, a character that people are desperately looking to see again, but apparently they can't get that movie out either because they're too busy figuring out how can we wokeify a story that already has to do with a black person. You know, they're trying to figure out ways to try to interject their DEI when there was already a diverse character there to begin with. It's their worst nightmare. So now apparently this particular movie has its budget that has ballooned all the way up to $375 million.
$100 billion.
Oh, gentlemen, silence.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Black Captain America Brave New World reshoots reportedly ballooned budget to $375 million. And it's like they're shooting a brand new movie. So let's get into this article, guys, from Bounding Into Comics. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. As if Marvel Studios' production problems with Blade weren't bad enough, a supposed insider is reporting that thanks to its recent round of reshoots, the budget for Captain America Brave New World has gotten absolutely out of control. Now, one thing I want to make very clear is that during the initial MCU, the direction was so spot on. It was so just, I don't want to say perfect, but it was spot on to the point where reshoots were at their minimum. They were almost non-existent. Whereas now it seems like every single movie that they work on needs reshoots because I guess there's too many chiefs, not enough chieftains, if you catch my drift. There's way too many different ideologies going at once that are trying to figure out, oh, how can we inject this? How can we do this? How can we do that? Nobody seems to be on the same page when it comes to telling these stories, and it really shows in the final product and how much it's costing. There's no reason a Captain America solo film, my God, should cost almost $400 million. That's absolutely insane. This film is doomed to fail. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to this woke nonsense, right? If you're going to try to push certain characters, if you're going to try to push certain stories, that's perfectly fine. I get it. Black Captain America existed. Totally get it. I'm fine with that. But if you're going to do it, perhaps let's talk business and maybe do it from a smart standpoint. Maybe spend $100 million on it. You know what I'm saying? And that's even sounds like a lot, to be honest with you, these days for Marvel. But the fact that you're up to almost $400 million, what are you doing? Who's running shit over there? Kevin Feige, what are you doing? What are they doing? I need answers. It's ridiculous. Despite facing down such threats as Hydra, the Flag Smashers, and even Thanos, Sam Wilson's biggest challenge yet has proven to be getting his debut solo film off the ground. Announced immediately following the series finale of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the fourth Captain America film was originally slated for release on May 3rd of 2024. However, thanks to a combination of the 2023 Hollywood Guild strike and Marvel reshuffling their entire production slate later that year, the film was eventually delayed to its current release date of February 14th. I'm assuming they mean 2025, not 2024, obviously. Like all movies, the Brave New World was allotted a brief period following its principal photography to conduct reshoots, the filming of which started in May of 2024 and lasted roughly 22 days. But rather than a simple and standard round of additional photography, the reported widespread rejection of the film's initial cut by test audiences instead resulted in these reshoots being used to make a number of massive changes to the overall film, including the complete removal of a previously filmed Serpent Society plotline starring WWE star Seth Rollins, the introduction of a new and as of yet unannounced villain played by Breaking Bad star Giancarlo Esposito, and the addition of more action scenes. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this film is DOA, okay? I don't know how else to put it. other than that. This film is going to be dead on arrival simply because of the financial constraints around the film. You're not even giving this film a chance, a really good chance to succeed. Even if you want to take all the woke story out of it, even if you want to take all that bullshit surrounding the film, the fact that you have a film with a budget of almost $400 million is asinine, ladies and gentlemen. There's just no way that this film has a chance. This is like a 1% chance for this film to profit. I really just don't see it happening, just considering the character, how small it is, how people just don't care. It's not a mainstay character. Obviously, people are going to be like, well, everybody loves Captain America. No. Everybody loves the real Captain America. Let's be real, okay? This is like a Miles Morales Spider-Man situation, and it's very clear from the numbers that Miles Morales is nowhere near as popular as Peter Parker, but I digress. Given how labor-intensive they seemed, many speculated that these reshoots would end up costing Marvel Studios far more than they were looking to spend, especially in the light of Disney's overall goal of getting a better handle on their failing finances. Yet as of May of 2024, a purported Marvel Studios insider assured The Hollywood Reporter's Boris Kitt that regardless of the film's extensive restructuring, Brave New World's final price tag would come to be significantly less than the reported $270 million in the cost to make the Marvels. Unfortunately for Marvel, it now seems this claim has been nothing more than either misinformed optimism or blatant PR fluff, which it probably was both, to be honest with you. Relaying information allegedly relayed to him by contact deeply embedded in the current Brave New World reshoots, World of Real's Jordan Rumi reports that on top of an already confirmed budget of $275 million, these reshoots are said to cost Disney anywhere between $75 to $100 million. I can't see it. I cannot see why, how, when, who, like, Kevin Feige, what the fuck are we doing, bro? Like, what are we doing with your budgets? Your budgets are absolutely insane. How are the shareholders not questioning Disney over what they are what they are costing to make these projects? I really feel like people need to start speaking the fuck up and questioning Disney over what they're doing, because a almost $400 million budget on a Captain America solo film is insane. It's insane. That's not even what the fucking Avengers films cost. That is insanity. To this end, Rumi's contact opined it's like they're shooting a brand new movie. Should this figure out to be the film's actual budget, the standard true budget equation of double the reported number suggests that the next Captain America film would need anywhere in the range of $700 to $750 million in order to even think of breaking even. In light of Marvel Studios' recent string of failures, all one can say in response to this news is good luck. Yeah, that's all it's going to be, man. Good luck, Sam Wilson. You're going to need it, because I just don't see how you are going to make this money is beyond me. And I'm sure you guys in the comments are thinking the exact same thing. Like, what the hell is Disney doing? And I got to say, man, I don't even know at this point. I'm utterly confused, just like you guys are, and I think it's absolutely ridiculous that they continue to do this, man. Like, at what point do we sit down and talk about business? I say this all the time. You guys want to talk about ideology. You guys want to talk about wokeness. You guys want to talk about first black this, first Spanish this, first whatever this. That's what they want to talk about. But when do we stop all of that? Sit down and start saying, okay, business is pretty bad right now. You know, when do we sit down and do that? So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.